Hi, it's Tony. Welcome back to Sailing LRA. I may have bought something. I'm pretty excited about this. I wanted to share it with you. We'll have a look exactly what it is in a few moments, but let's just say that I don't stand still for very long, and my boating is always evolving. We know that because I've just bought a new boat, and I was very keen to enhance the other aspect of my boating, and that is my love of exploring in the dinghy, up those little creeks and that kind of thing, and also going around moorings and looking at other boats. I just love doing that. As well, I really enjoy fishing from the dinghy, and my experiences in those things were enjoyable, but I wanted to just enhance it. So what have I got here? Let's have a look. There we have it. I bought myself an electric outboard. I'm not going to do an unboxing, because if you want an unboxing of one of these on YouTube, you've got a choice of about 2,000 or 3,000 of them, so you don't need another one of those. I just wanted to introduce it to you because you'll be seeing it a lot, and why I decided to go to this from my water snake, and why I chose this particular one. So first of all, why did I decide to go with this as opposed to my water snake? First and foremost, the water snake is a fantastic product. You've seen my videos about it. If you haven't, you might want to have a look. But a fantastic product, and really did way more than what it said on the can. It is a fantastic, portable, capable, reliable means of getting your dinghy from here to there. Really is. Why I decided to go this way was because I wanted something with more power. Now, I looked at the water snake, I can't remember what it's called, the brushless motor one, and it's about 70 pounds of thrust. My old was 44 pounds. And I thought, oh, that could be good. I don't know how much more, speed that would give me. I'm not sure. It's not like you can go and try it. I don't know anybody with one. But then I thought, well, why don't I just go the whole hog and get one of these things? And these are a completely different ball game. Rather than a modified trolling motor, they are an outboard. This one, the performance stats are similar to about a 3 horsepower petrol outboard. I replaced a 3.5 horsepower outboard, and the speed I got out of that was fantastic. It's just very unreliable and smelly and expensive for service, should I go on. So I decided to go this way. The other thing was this: even though I had a really good idea about how far you could get with the water snake with the battery I had, I have to say that always at the back of your mind is, how much juice have I got left in the battery? This has an LCD display. Many tests have proven it to be very accurate. It will actually tell you how much you've got to go, depending on your throttle position. So that was a real relief, or should be a real relief to me, and something that I won't have to worry about. Why did I choose the e-propulsion, and why did I choose this model of e-propulsion? We all know these are expensive. I won't get into cost. You can Google it, you can see how much they're going to cost, and particularly for your area. But obviously this one, its main competitor in this format is the Torpedo. I can't remember what model it was, but there's a Torpedo that's similar. The Torpedo was more expensive. Similar performance specs, more expensive, and the battery capacity was smaller. That's essentially it. Why did I go for the Spirit 1.0 Plus? Yes, there is a new Evo out. The only difference I could see between the Plus and the Evo was the Evo had regeneration. For those unfamiliar with regeneration, you leave the motor in the water. When you're pulling it behind the boat, the propeller spins and charges the battery. Sounds like a great idea, which it is in many situations. But when I had a look at the performance figures of that regeneration, you really weren't getting a lot of power back into this battery unless you were doing 5 or 6 knots. And to be honest, I don't want to be towing the dinghy behind my boat with the shaft and the prop in the water slowing us all down to get very few watts back into that battery. If I need to charge the battery, I've got an inverter on the boat, I just plug it in. It's very, very simple. The other thing is the Evo is about 500 Australian dollars more than the Plus, and for that feature, it just didn't make sense to me, so I ended up with the Spirit 1.0 Plus. One thing I'll say about this, and I didn't get this until it actually turned up. The feeling of this in terms of the manufacture, the working of it, the feel of the product is so different than the water snake. The water snake's under $300, and as I said in my review of that, you get what you pay for. This is so solid, so solid. It's really high quality, really well produced, and they back it with a really good warranty. And in fact, they had a thing going at the moment, and I've actually got 5 years warranty. 5 years warranty, and that's a lot of confidence in your product. It looks a lot bigger than what the water snake is, and probably if you measured it all up and included the battery that I needed to run the water snake on, it probably is about the same. And weight wise, it's almost identical to the water snake plus my 100 amp hour battery that I used to run that on. So it's exactly the same.